as we close in on 2024, we've still got some reviews for the last week of 2023. Today, we're looking at X-Men 97 Wolverine on Where I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Where I Got It Figured back with another Marvel Legends review. This time, we're looking at the Marvel Studios X-Men 97 Wolverine figure from Hasbro. So I got almost all of these guys. The only one I didn't get so far is Gambit. I don't have any direct plans to get Gambit, but as I go through these, I'm maybe thinking I want them to match up with them. My original Gambit is fine, but I don't know. We'll see. But the other 5 I got. So I'm working my way through those reviews. Last month I did Rogue. This month we're gonna get Wolverine, and probably Bishop, Storm, and Magneto will be in January. It's not gonna stop them from consideration for the 2023 top Marvel Legends or anything like that. But I wanted to get Wolverine in before the year was up. So here he is. He is quite popular on the shelves for a while. I mean, I saw, I guess these guys dropped like either end of October, beginning of November, and at different times, different ones would like fly off the shelves and other ones would sit there. So it was like weird. And at one point, Wolverine was sitting there, believe it or not, in my area. But it seems like action figure community is hip to the game now, and they know that this Wolverine is pretty hot stuff. So, he's not sticking around. So here he is. Nice artwork there from the neck from the animated show. He's got the super long Wolverine bat ears kind of deals there. Pretty decent portrait of Logan. He's got the mask, a couple of hands, the way we like to do it. Nice product shot of Wolverine on the back. And your cross sell, which we saw with Rogue. But, I like to go over the whole package. And I didn't say that I liked the package, how they packaged this in the Rogue video, but I do like the presentation here. It's nice packaging. I just wish this stuff said something besides just, product information ad nauseum. All right, so we're gonna crack old Logan out and see what the Knucklehead has to offer. So here we've got Wolverine out of the package with all of his included accessories. As you saw in the package, he comes with the masked head, the mask, which is removed, and sort of on his neck, cowl, and unclawed hands. And that's cool. Since they've been making Wolverines of late that, don't have unclawed hands, I always kind of think that's a bit of a miss. But he's got the proper accessories. So just looking real quick at his accessories. His masked head, pretty cool with the extra flared out ears, I guess we want to call them. There, nicely done. And the mask, I'm pretty sure is the same mask that's come with other Wolverines that came with this, like the Love Triangle Wolverine, for example. And then the patented Wolverine hands. There you go. There's that. Taking a look at Wolverine up close. Of course, we see he's got the normal Wolverine butterfly joints. And he's got the shoulder things on as the other Tiger Stripe Wolverines have. Generous ab crunch, of course. Goes back pretty good. Nice detail on the hairy arms. The hair is actually, you know, molded into his arm, so to speak. And, you know, it's generally the X-Men blue version of Wolverine in cartoon colors without the animation cell shading stuff that I don't really like very much. And then looking at the portrait, it's a really nice portrait. I don't know, this might be the best looking unmasked Wolverine yet. I like how they set his eyes. He got deeply set eyes. Sort of brings out the meanness. And yeah, it's a great Wolverine. Very happy to very happy that I got this guy. I kind of knew, I knew I was gonna get him because he just looked too good, but you know, he is, well, this one's pinless, so he's not reuse, right? So he's got pinless arms, pinless knees, but some of the stuff is the same stuff that you would get. It's like a semi-new Wolverine, but he looks great. He looks great. So let's the first thing we'll do is put the mask on his neck. So he's got his cowl, you know, on his neck, and I don't know, it looks okay. I mean, it's definitely made to the contours of his body, but because it's plastic, it sort of rides up. But if it was sitting like that, it would look, you know, quote unquote perfect, but close enough for government work. I mean, as nice as this is, probably not going to display him with the cowl on if the yellow matches up to one of the older Wolverines that I have. Maybe I'll uncowl one of those Wolverines. But I think the portrait with the mask for this one is just a little bit too good to go this way, even though they defaulted them to that in the box. So we'll do, there we go. You should have minded your own business. He looks good both ways, with or without the cowl. So yeah, there you go, Wolverine. Very nice. All right, let's do some comparisons. First up, we're going to bring in our recently reviewed Rogue figure, also from X-Men 97. See how she looks with the old knuckle head. And she still has the weird ankle kind of issue. Getting her to stand up. But as you can see, actually one of the things I kind of want to show is that even though they're all wearing yellow, the yellows are not the same yellows. So, you know, if you have other figures, like the next figure to come in, which is Cyclops. You know, he's wearing a different shade of yellow than Wolverine. And then, of course, you've got the Raging Cajun Gambit. Oops, that Wolverine off a little bit to the side. And that's kind of the conundrum with Gambit, even though these are sort of quote-unquote animated. They look like comic book guys, which is why I'm getting them. And he doesn't look, they look fine together. He doesn't have he doesn't have to look like the cartoon version of Gambit for him to look 100% fine with these guys. Which is why I just don't want to buy this Gambit, but we'll see. I might get him anyway. So there you go. That's some comparisons for you. Wolverine with his fellow X guys. And I will move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Wolverine. I think this is a great figure. Great update to the classic Tiger Stripe Wolverine. The Tiger Stripe Wolverine used to be my favorite Wolverine, but when they brought it back in 91, they kept it around so long that everybody wanted, myself included, wanted them to have the brown suit again, because they sort of crammed the Tiger Stripe version down our throat for several years. But it's still a great design, still a classic design, and as a figure, you know, I don't call Wolverine one of my top 5 characters in Marvel, but he's probably top 6 or 7, and you can probably tell that by how many Wolverines I have in my collection. So I didn't want to do the ubiquitous Wolverine comparisons. I'm sure you'll see him again. If this is your first time to the channel, there are other Wolverine videos on here where I do the comparisons. This one isn't that much different than the other Tiger Stripe Wolverine, other than the new hands, new heads, and the paint job being more quote-unquote cartoon accurate. All that said, you know, again, it's a great figure, really great figure. I like it a lot. I'm gonna give the old Knucklehead a 9 out of 10. You know, I think it's a great figure. If you don't have a Wolverine, a classic Wolverine, then this is the Wolverine you want to buy. We know we have those updates, those 2-packs coming for Wolverine's 50th anniversary. And I think in a way this one serves as almost like a preview to that, as he's got the new pinless arms and legs. And I don't really care about that so much, but it is nice when you get them. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give him a 9. All right, guys. You know, we're in the final stretch of 2023, and I'm gonna have videos up every day. So be on the lookout for those. Got some G.I. Joe Classified, some Transformers, some Black Series. Yeah, we got quite a few things. So check it out. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas, and I hope the Happy New Year is gonna treat you well. And I will chat with you all soon. Thanks. Peace.
The way I got it figured.